Szép jó reggelt mindenkinek! Az előző stream óta játszottam offline egy kicsit. Offline, na hát streamen kívül megcsináltam pár küldetést. Mármint, hogy kitakarítottam egy részt. És akkor most a főküldetéssel akarok haladni. Ma azt sem tudom, hol tartok a sztoriba. Na lássuk. Ja, igen! Na, ez. Megnézzük a tojást. Mi a helyzet a sárkány tojással. Igazából itt felső részen voltam. Itt csináltam meg a dolgokat. A küldetés persze nem, de ilyen Merlin trial-t. Meg ilyen kipucoltam egy-két ilyen bandita tábort. Úgyhogy ja, materiál gyűjtöttem. Az nem ilyen izgi, úgyhogy a streamen kívül csinálgattam. Már megyünk is. Kíváncsi vagyok erre a tojásra. Mi van vele? Lehet, hogy már kikelt. Ha, jó lesz. Akkor itt le is szállunk. Ahogy nézem, Roxmorsba kell bemenni. Így.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Van-e eladni való dolgom?
Hello there, come on in.
Hello? Ó, vannak bizony. Jó van. Hello? Vedd meg a
Let's
szarjaim.
look at what we have, shall we?
Megint mindjárt lesz pénz egy extra seprűre. Úgy is van.
Let me know if there's anything
Nálam már
else I
nincs
can do
semmi
to help.
vásárolható dolog. Innen megvettem az összes receptet. Úgyhogy mehetünk tovább. Szóval a bájitalostól is megvettem az összes receptet már, igen, a láthatatlanságos volt az utolsó. Quidditch-es.
You're back. Nice to see you
Seprűs.
again.
Tudok-e fejleszteni? Fejleszteni nem tudok, mert nem csináltam meg a küldetéseket hozzá. Ezeket mindent meg kéne venni. Ezek... Jó, majd.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Én inkább a különleges seprűket kéne megvásárolgatni.
Revelio.
Ó, itt vannak még dolgok. Jó. Na mondjuk ez.
Aloha Mora.
És kész. Láda. Jöhetnek a galleonok. Itt fönt.
Revelio.
Fönt nincs, ennyi volt. Komolyan egy 3-as zár. Ennyit rejt. Megérte bejönni ide. De most tényleg. Ez most így mi? Itt lent sincsen már semmi. Na! Szépen vagyunk. Várakozzunk. Hoppira.
Like her to forget.
Hello?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Mm-hmm.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
Wow.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Akkor most komolyan elmegyünk a fészkéhez egy sárkánynak?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Logikus.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course.
Persze.
Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Hát azt tudja, hogy a tojása miatt
Here we are.
örjöngeni fog.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hát igen.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Vagy lemészárol minket is.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then,
Jó.
let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Jó.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Oké. Szóval ne piszkáljuk.
There she
Rebellion.
is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Oké. Megyek, csak közben szétlútolom az agyam. Úgy is van. Halló? Hello? Sárkány.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Tojását keresi ennyire nagyon. Mennyi vér? Az egy emberi csontváz. Mondjuk itt tüzet raktak, akkor lehet, hogy itt voltak az orvadászok.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Confringo!
Várják, vagy ott ellensége? Hol a fagyasztó? Itt van. Ő kell szeletelni. Ja, meghalt. Még lassan fog az agyam egyenlőre. Túl korán van. Na. Igen.
Revelio.
Ez itt mi lehetett?
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Kelleni fog a reparó. Úgy érzem. Ami eddig ugye nem nagyon kellett. Ez az egyik legmenőbb varázslat szerintem.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Igen. Távolról valóban lélegzetelállító egy sárkány.
Revelio.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Mármint megenni szeretik? Vagy hogy... Már nem akarok ozsonnal lenni.
Watch your step.
Hűha.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight. Revelio.
Jó, itt úgy tűnik nincs erre semmi tovább, akkor mehetünk.
Quiet. What was that?
Hello. Nem felismer minket?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Közelebb kell jutni.
Over here!
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention.
Utás,
Follow when
utás.
it's safe.
Elmegyünk alapra. Oké. Elrepült.
Revelio.
Várjál, mert loot még lehet.
Watch out! It's her
Oh,
domain.
hello.
She'll make sure. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Ó, már több
She
beszél.
isn't making it easy.
Jó. Oké. És futás. Na futás. Úgy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Hát igen. Várjál. Vissza vannak ládák. Majd később.
I don't suppose she listens to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Már csak kettőt lövöldözünk? Jó. Jó. Tovább.
Get to that opening below her.
hello. Jó utcákat azért felvesszük.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Tök jó, hogy
There's the
elment.
nest. We're almost there.
És jó. Tök jó, hogy elment, csak nem megy ő is a fészkéhez?
Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
A sárkány talán lerombolta a hidakat, hogy ne tudjunk mi oda jutni. Vagy az orvadászok.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Nagyon. Ez ilyen egyszerűnek hangzik. És megérinti. Hát ezt megúsztuk.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was
Körülnézzünk, mert
hoping
voltak
to look
lábak.
around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I wonder how long she lived
Revelio.
or where she'll go now.
Nincs itt semmi? Akár. Rakhattak volna ide valamit. No de. Úgy. Jócák. Kell a potikhoz. Igen, ott mentünk föl. Jó. Kicsit visszább lesznek azok a ládikók. Most mindegyik ilyen fedezéknél le fog googolni.
Revelio.
Ez mókás lesz. Másik oldalára kéne jutni. Ja, így. Itt is van a ládikó. Volt itt egy nagyobb ládikó.
Revelio.
Ott van. Ennyi, ennyit akartam. Mehetünk. Hol vagy Poppy? Gyere ide.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
Mehetünk?
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Na, mi történt?
How could I have been so blind?
De mi történt? Magyarázz már el! Hát akkor nem magyarázz el, csak sétálj el. Térkép. Világtérkép. És ide megyünk. Így.
What are you up to now?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Nézzük meg, hogy ennél van-e valami különleges seprő.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave
Nincs.
soul.
Ebben a materiálból pedig rogyásig vagyok. Úgy is van. Ja, hogy itt is vagyunk? Jó. A leszálló. Egy. És akkor várakozunk.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Hello,
I
Sebastian.
came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's
Ooh.
loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Itt kiírtunk mindenkit.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Milyen nemes előre enged. Ohó. Itt egy egész tábor.
There they are up ahead.
Kiírtandó.
lead.
No witch or wizard will
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
See, you'd be better suited to gardening than for battle. I won't rest. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Ah, nem őt akartam.
Bombarder. Meant for me? Not quite. I won't rest until you're dead.
Hol vagy?
Expelliarmus!
És kész?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio!
Mindenkit is kiírtunk. Jó, itt nincs más. Megyünk tovább. Nagyon jó.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet. Expelliarmus!
One I'd choose.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Incendio! Defender!
Won't get away.
Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was
a cool one, huh?
relatively
Revelio.
fun.
Hullanak, mint a legyek. Ó, itt van kis loot. Lootimut. Jó. Innen kezdődik az igazi móka. Túlnézeti bánya.
For better or for worse. Expelliarmus!
There you go.
Jó.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Ugri bugri.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger. Jó.
Not your best moment, I fear.
Defender! Imperial! Crucible! Incendio! Defender!
Koma.
Confringo!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many.
Az
They
összes is.
definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
Lejjebb van az a láda. Jó. Arrafele megyünk. Viszont ott vannak pókicák.
Confringo!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Rengeteg ötletem van. Ott is van valami fönn. Azt is felszedjük. Úgy, jó.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs,
Revelio!
or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Igen. Arra kell menni, szóval nem arra megyünk. Itt még van loot. Hogy is van?
Revelio!
Ha az ott lent van. Onnan jövünk. Hát akkor megyünk erre. Ha! Jó.
Smashing!
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
És itt vagyunk lent, amit az előbb néztem. Jól van. Van itt pár dolog. Nem? Ja, itt kell följönni. Jó, látom.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio! Confringo!
Ja, megjavítjuk a hidat. Várjál.
Reparo!
Oh. Hello.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
Hogy?
We've rid the world of another spider.
Oh.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Vannak Ragnar csatlósai.
Revelio!
Levitál a potion.
Well, we're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Extreme danger. Oh.
Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh. Várj. Jó, most ezt így ide berakom.
Lumos!
Lumos!
Na, Günci.
Confringo!
Jó, itt van egy láda. Szedem is föl. Van arra, mi van még? A nagy láda. Nagyszerű. Oké, oké.
Lumos.
Jók sördökörök. Egy láda. Jó telepakolták ezt a helyet loot-tal. Pókicák.
Revelio.
Ó, ott lesznek. Oké, látom. Majd szétlútolom az agyam.
We've still
Revelio.
got a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Jó.
Why am I not surprised?
Imperio. Bombarda.
You're making this too easy.
Accio. Glacis. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Incendio.
Oké. Jönnek a pókok.
Confringo. We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Defendo. Incendio.
Na,
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio.
hülye pók.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Igazán kedves.
Revelio.
Na mi van még itt? Van valami.
Now,
Confringo.
have a look around in peace.
Aha, ott az ajtó. Ott van egy, kettő.
Revelio.
Symbol
És itt lesz a...
above the cavern door.
Confringo. Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Hol mondta? Nem figyeltem. Ja, megvan. Ott van a 3, viszont...
Revelio.
Aha. Ez azért van, hogy oda föl tudjak menni.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Vagy... Ja, mindegy, felmászunk ide. Így. Aktiválgassuk be őket. Ezt majd meglátjuk.
Wasn't expecting that.
Hova lehet fölmászni? Azzal a... Mindegy, menjünk. Én nem látok itt már semmi mást. Hogy inkább haladok tovább. What? Mi ez a hely?
Revelio.
Isidóra naplóbejegyzése. Fekete halál.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Ó. Ez hova vissza? Ez is vissza-vissza suliba? A kis rejtélyes szobácskába?
Revelio.
Igen. Vannak valami fura jelzések, oké. Hát na, beszéljünk.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Már használom is.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit.
Be kell rakni. Ja, oké.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
Ó,
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
mert?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Kap be. Ó. Folytatódik a pop is. Küldi sorozat. Mit akartam? Jó. Nem. Nem. Ez a teker csak annyi volt, hogy oda beraktuk? Jól van. Ja, itt van. Nem lehet megnézni. Nos. Hol van Poppy? A suliba van. Ja, a lényóráson. Gondolom ott. Lényeknél. Ja nem, mert az itt van. Nem ott találkoztunk a hipogriffel? De. Itt mutatta meg Poppy a hipogriffet.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Miért ne lennék?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone
Oh.
recognized me in Hauntel Hall and
What do you mean? Is she all right?
she's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The
Centauro.
centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Kentaurokkal kell beszélnünk?
Centaurs aren't known for being the friendliest lot, especially not with wizard kind, and not right now.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still,
Mint
I
mindig.
think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oké, köszi. Így. Meglátjuk ez milyen kombónak ígérkezik.
Revelio.
Na, és akkor most egyenlőre ezt kell megcsinálnom. Csillagászati toronyba kell menni. Menjünk szépen fölfele. Amit? Nem ő adta a távcsövet?
Think they're oh so clever. Game's the best one ever.
De mi adta a távcsövet? Mindjárt kiderül. Hogy van?
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook? I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's. Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better. You said you know gobbledygook, but how well? I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Oh.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin? Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all. Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay.
Revelio.
Mi van itt?
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit. You are very welcome. Lodgok is waiting. Of course.
Ezt szed fel. Hogy? Nos. Megyünk a bányához. Hát nem a szomszédban van.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
A legjobb helyet választottam, úgy érzem. Megyünk ide, egyenlőre.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Várjál,
Could
Merlin
it
trial.
be a Merlin trial?
Wow.
Revelio.
Ah, ott van. Látom is. Jó, és akkor valahol kell lennie egy golyónak. Ide bele kell dobni. Ami... Majd nem látok. És miért nem látok?
Revelio.
Ott van. Az úgy... Oké. Jó lesz. Most fog kelleni... Szerintem ez is.
Accio. Compulso.
Hogy? Kis csávon átment.
Accio. so.
Hogy. Jó lesz ez. Jó, dombon átjutottunk. Vigyázz! Hogy? Már csak bele kell találni. Helyére. Na? Na? És benne van.
That's that. Settled.
És kész. Csudi jó. Na, haladjunk tovább.
Revelio.
Okok.
Glacial. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender.
Nem rossz.
Not my fault you're a
nem
deadly
rossz.
great spider.
Ó, arra kell menni. Ezek a hidak, ez kegyetlen.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Grupendo. Arresto momentum. Defendo. Confringo.
Azért.
Revelio.
Hídon át. Jó, hídon át. Várjál.
Who lived here, I wonder? An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Bizony. Úgyhogy várakozunk egyet.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Hogy is van? Így. És kész. Még egy kéne majd. Jó. Na, mindjárt ott vagyunk. Ó, Merlin Trial. Ez megvár. Most főküldizni akarok, mert nagyon el vagyok maradva vele. És jó lenne haladni a sztorival, mert érdekel.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Bizony, de engem ez érdekel most a Merlin próba.
I've always said that travel broadens the
Így
mind.
van. És itt a bánya. Ó. Hello?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morgan.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But he's...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Loot. Gyere, Emit. Szem nem láthat minket. Akkor kell nekünk ez.
I'll be quiet.
The door is looking at us.
Mármint, hogy keres minket. Ez is van.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Bezony.
Revelio.
No lássuk. Ez egy goblin bánya.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Lássuk.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Itt mi van?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Akio.
Jön, és akkor azt kinyílik? Oh, I see. Jó.
Revelio. Vagyis, hogy arra nem lehet menni?
Hát ez jó gyorsan megy, akkor nem. Megyünk erre szépen. Jó. Jó.
We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as London, to say the least.
Na, kinyírják egymást?
Not quite.
Glacius! Defender! No! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched.
Oh.
By a door.
Clever.
Igen, de várjál csak mert... Ja, így kell kinyitni.
We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Nem csak az a baj. Ja. Kinyitom, de... Itt nincs semmi. Nem meghúzni kell? És benne nyomás. Aha.
Confringo!
És ott megy ki. Jó, látom.
Revelio! Accio!
Igen. Erről le fog jönni valami? Tehát kinyílt valami. Állj föl. Aha. Nagy láda. Jó. Megérte. Remélhetőleg.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio! Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Na vajon mit? Semmi jót, az biztos.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo!
Jó.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Mára kell menni? Igen, arról jöttünk, akkor erre. Aha, itt is van még tervrajz.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Imperial.
Confringo!
Nice choices.
Accio! Incendio.
Give up.
Glacius. Arrest them.
Basszus.
Arrest them. Confringo.
That's your basic. Let's get this over with.
Defender. Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Glacius. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Oh, this really is too much. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Jó. Ez remek
Revelio.
volt.
Expelliarmus.
Na. Ja.
Confringo.
Jó van. Igen, ebből a boilerből megy oda,
Accio.
megy tovább, és kinyitja ezt. Arra kell mennünk. Viszont itt volt egy szemes ajtó.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build?
Ah, nem
This
tudod
mine
becsukni.
is too small for whatever it is.
Az aztán az ajtó. Viszont oda föl kéne jutni. Valahogyan. Hát
Revelio.
fogalmam sincs, hogy hogyan. Hát jó. Mit is szétnézek még? Ó! Oh. Nem szóltam. Igen, itt is egy kis loot. Akkor itt erre eljövünk. Már ott is leszünk a ládánál. Hoppá, itt is van egy. Hoppá, tele vagyok cuccokkal. Jó sok loot van itt. Meg is telt a leltár. Majd a gagyibbakat lehet, hogy lebontom. Hogyha esetleg megtelnék, és lenne még valami loot. Ja, hol is nyitottam ki az ajtót? A víznél, nem? Itt. Jaja.
Revelio.
Elnézünk erre.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff
Oh,
if we're
bossy.
not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos.
Nem figyeltem. Elszedjük a dolgokat.
Revelio.
Ennyi volt? Kár.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Ördögurokba simán belesétáltam.
Imperial.
Rather unwise coming back this way. I've been fighting.
Confringo. Defender. Protector. Superman. Confringo.
Hol van?
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Over here!
Flipendo.
Do you find this abuse?
Confringo. Defender. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Flipendo. Incendio.
Hogy?
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Aha, megtelt felszerelési helyem. Pár zöldikét így. Kaptam zöldikét helyette. Csodás.
Revelio.
Jól van, ott van egy ajtó. Erre van egy láda. Jó. Arra semmi. Ja, kell keresnünk egy boiler. Ja, nem, át kell mennünk.
Right.
Már nem
Don't
látsz.
wish to be seen, do we?
Itt a boiler.
Confringo.
This is not good. They're building
Ez egy
enormous
fúró.
drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Az igen.
Accio.
Ó. Oké. Akkor menjünk. Ez a láda is följebb van.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Erre kell menni. Viszont itt még van egy láda úgy, hogy erre elnézek.
Expelliarmus.
Nem?
Confringo.
Hogy?
Aloha Mora.
És kész? Ó! Tök lámpások. Na de, haladjunk. Menjünk vissza a kis kobolt barátunkhoz.
We're almost out of here, Amit.
Innen
Look,
jöttünk.
the lift.
Aha.
A welcome sight indeed.
Kint fognak ránk várni vajon? Lodgok ide hívta lehet a lojalistákat. Jó, nem.
Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood?
Logical.
I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Hello, Logical.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
Oh.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Hát ez érdekes volt. Mindjárt megvan a szintlépés is.
What do you have in store for me this time? I hope Professor Fig...
I've my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Király, seprűfejlesztés.
Revelio.
Na, hova kell ezt most vinni? Itt le tudnám gurítani. És itt kell. Jó. Gyere, koma. A magadtól nem tudsz legurulni? Hogy? Arra lefele. Na, belegurul vajon? Remélem. Na, gurul vagy megállt? Megállt. Pont előtte.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
És kész?
Merlin himself would be proud.
Na, meg lesz a szintlépés. Nem. Tudás. Ja, igen. Seprőfejlesztés. Nem, először a seprőfejlesztés. Elmegyünk Roxmorsba.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Van mellékküldetés. Ja, igen. Ez ide jövök.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Gyorsulás és sebességnövekedés.
You'll be thrilled with that broom.
Yeah,
I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course.
Jó.
Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying
Megyek
high above
bénázni
them,
még egyet
you should be
repüléssel.
all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Igen. Imeldához megyünk. Aki... Baszki. Hát nem itt a környéken van.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Na lássuk, mennyivel lett gyorsabb a seprű. Azért most már megy. Megy ám. Csudi jó. Érdekes ez a hely. Na mit volt az a... Festmény darabka, vagy mi, amit beraktunk oda? Mindig nem találtam olyan állatkát, ami a 3. szintű fejlesztéshez kell. Ez az. Na, csak mondanom kellett. Nem, ilyenjeim vannak. A farba.
Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet. Confringo! Confringo, hippogriff. Die for that. You'll be sorry. Look what you've done! Treadwell. Confringo! There'll be more of that. Confringo! Fighting with Benjamin. Confringo, you survive. Expelliarmus. That's mine!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Bezony.
Expelliarmus.
Nem?
Confringo.
Ja, oké. Na gyere, téged kiengedlek.
Alohomora.
Menjél, komo.
Revelio.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Jó. Na ezek kellenek, ha jól látom.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the snidgets.
Jó van, jönnek a küldetések.
Forbidden forest.
Jó. Rendben. Viszont kell nekem a Leviosa. És a befogó táska. Jó. Jaj, ezek a macskák. Ó. A knízalak. Ezek nem kellenek. Na, repüljünk. Hello?
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Azt majd meglátjuk.
We'll soon see how I fare.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
Na lássuk.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Még van idő megelőzni.
Blast.
Na.
Made it.
az egyik ilyen karikába mentem, jó?
Excellent.
Na, előztük. Végre. Fogunk kapni pár másodperc büntit.
That wasn't too difficult.
Azt hittem, ezt is kihagyom.
Excellent.
Oh.
This is going well.
Ja. Ja. Izgi. Még 6 darab van.
Oh! I can do better.
Oh. Persze.
Made it.
Nem lesz meg az idő. Majdnem 2 másodperc. Ó, a patvarba. Sokat hagytam ki.
Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time.
Jó.
This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
Igen.
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, jó. Mi a fene?
Excellent.
Jó kezdtem. Karikákat is kihagyom. Van baj.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Hogy a karakterem ennyire vihog. De még nem nyertünk.
This is going well.
Na. A sárga szarokból kéne többet felvenni.
Now that's more like it. Made it.
Itt hagytam ki az előbb egy jó párat.
That wasn't too difficult.
Azt hittem, ezt is kihagyom. Gyerünk! Élőben! Na, meglett. Jó van. Hú.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Ez volt az utolsó ilyen
I
hivatalos
take it you want to
időmérő.
play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the holy-head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of yourself.
Meg lett egy achievement is.
I should let Mr.
Jó.
Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Oké, vissza kell menni Weekshez. Ha. Akkor onnan azt a kis mellékküldét meg is tudom csinálni. Csodás.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
They were an evil lot.
How's my
Hello.
favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Bezony. Na jó. És... Ide. Erre kifele.
Good for Mr. Weeks.
Ah.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Lépés.
Oh, I'm working.
Jaj.
Working or not working. They were out the other day.
I was wondering when I'd see you
El is
again.
felejtettem, hogy megteltem.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
El kéne megnézni, mik azok a kérdőjeles tárgyak is. megcsinálom a Poppinál a küldetést, és akkor utána identifikálom ezeket a tárgyakat.
Let me know if there's anything else I can.
Nem is. Egy.
Not much of the dark art, but fight against the dark.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
És itt is van. Ah.
Revelio.
Aha.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Persze.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And
Yeah.
Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Jó.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Az Impérióval kiszedjük belőlük. Szép is lenne.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh,
Hello?
Isco, what have I done?
Na mit tettél?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about
Doctor.
helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife.
Oh.
The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Aha.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Lehet, hogy őket is megzsarolták? Picikét?
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Hello?
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Így is van.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Itt van.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Szép.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate,
I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Aloha, Mora.
Jó, csak előbb ezt itt kilútolom, ha már itt vagyok. Mindjárt visszamegyünk Nattyhez. Na.
Revelio.
Egy láda. Egy láda. 3 láda. Jó. Na. Menjünk vissza Nattyhez.
Good thing the ministry
Így is van. Itt is vagyunk.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Ajaj. Úgy érzem, gondok lesznek. Mibe keveredhetett Natty.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Hoppa.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Oké. Natty bajban van. És ott van... Igen.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Jött volna. Igen.
Natty must have been taken this way.
Ajaj.
I need to find her quickly.
Ja, tényleg mondta is, hogy itt voltak az esványdörök.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio.
Ja, és akkor itt kell megkeresni. Jó, láttam a mellékküldőt.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Megkeresünk mindent is. Uha! Itt lesznek ellenségek. Zsír.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Nem vehetnek észre. Jó van. Van valami varázslat.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Aha, hogy
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant.
minket akarnak csapdába csalni.
Just keep an eye
Revelio.
Disarm my wand.
Accio.
Pay for your deed. To your knees.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Hát, jó.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
Jó.
He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Sok minden van itt. Meg akarom találni még a szerelmes levelet. Mindent is át kell néznem. Aha, jó, most már tényleg vissza kell majd menni azonosítani ezeket a dolgokat. Gyerünk, mász fel. Itt a szerelmes levél.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Nem pusztítom el. Mennyi minden van itt.
Revelio.
Arra fele még van egy ládikó, meg egy kis lóvé. Jó.
Confringo. Defender. Something's not right. He must be here somewhere. Expelliarmus. Crucible. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Revelio.
Hát ez egy örömteli találkozás volt. Hát, még van valami. Hogy ez csak egy ilyen kis átjáró, csak a szerűségecske?
Expelliarmus.
Ó, ne viccelődjél.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hogy? Itt van. Megérte.
Revelio.
Itt nincs semmi. Jó. Akkor megyünk Netihez.
Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do. Ready to go?
Azt hittem, hogy lesznek még itt.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Blokkolva van valamivel, akkor valamibe belerakhatták.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Jó, nem kell elmondani 20-szor.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Oh!
Revelio. Alohomora.
Láthatatlan láda, baszki. Mik vannak?
If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand, he'll be glad to have this back.
Tessék.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Nyomost. Ennyi. Oké. Na, engedd ki Nettit is. Szép munka.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Oké. Még egy kör harc lesz. Vagy nem? Azt hittem.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Oké, menjünk. Pedig már számítottam rá, hogy ott fognak opponálni lent.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Oké.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Bizony, hogy beszélünk hamarosan.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Ma megyek is.
What a relief.
Oda találok vajon? Na lássuk. Itt van. Nem lesz pénzem, mi?
Oh, hello. Ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck. What are we looking for today?
7500. Jó. Ahhoz még kell lóvé.
Hope to see you again.
Roxford, és megyünk a szükségszobájába. Hát ez egy kicsit elszomorító. Ha? Ezt már rakom is föl. Jó. Jó. Nem? Jó. Csodás. Hívások. Meg lett 100 pók. Wow. Itt fönt már nincs semmi. Mindent ide letelepítettem. Jaj, megtehet. Hol van? Nem értettem, miért nem veszi fel. Mandragóra meg van telve. Jó. Ebből kell 3. Na, és akkor, ami rajtam van, azt fejleszgessük. Fel tudom... Ja, Phoenix-tól. Még mindig nincs. Phoenix-tól... Phoenix-tól... Ezt kerestem, ez grafon. Nem találtam még sehol. Ahogy Főnixet se. Nos a baj. Jó, viszont kezdek megéhezni, úgyhogy megyek reggelizni. Köszönöm, aki itt volt. Mai nap még szerintem lesz majd valamikor stream, még nem tudom, hogy mikor. Úgyhogy aki itt volt, annak köszönöm, és további szép napot. Sziasztok!